A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events during a high-stakes summit in Anchorage, Alaska, President Donald Trump delivered a personal letter from First Lady Melania Trump to Russian President Vladimir Putin, addressing the urgent issue of children abducted during the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This unprecedented gesture has sparked discussions and debates across political and humanitarian circles, highlighting the complex dynamics of international relations and the pressing plight of vulnerable children caught in the crossfire of war. The letter, which remains confidential, reportedly expressed deep concerns over the abductions of Ukrainian children, a matter that has drawn widespread condemnation from various international bodies, including the United Nations. Ukraine has accused Russia of unlawfully deporting tens of thousands of its children into Russian territory or areas under Russian occupation, claiming that these acts constitute a war crime and fit the UN's definition of genocide. The situation has become increasingly dire, with reports indicating that nearly 19,500 children have been verified as having been deported by Russian forces, though experts warn the actual number could be much higher due to the targeting of vulnerable children without advocates to speak on their behalf. During the summit, which lasted nearly 3 hours, Trump and Putin discussed the ongoing war in Ukraine, yet no ceasefire agreement was reached. Despite the challenges, the First Lady's initiative to address the humanitarian crisis underscores her commitment to advocating for the rights of children in conflict zones. In the past, Melania Trump has played a role in shaping her husband's foreign policy approach, particularly regarding military aid to Ukraine and strategies for dealing with Russia. Her involvement in this letter marks a significant moment in her public advocacy, as she seeks to bring attention to the plight of children affected by the war. The Kremlin has consistently defended its actions, claiming that the relocation of Ukrainian children is aimed at protecting them from the dangers of war. However, this narrative has been met with skepticism and outrage from Ukrainian officials and human rights activists alike. The International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant for Putin, accusing him of war crimes related to the unlawful deportation of children, further complicating the geopolitical landscape. As the summit concluded without a concrete resolution to the conflict, President Trump emphasized the need for dialogue and urged Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to consider negotiating with Putin. This call for diplomacy reflects Trump's desire to play a pivotal role in resolving the crisis, despite the ongoing military aggression from Russia. The implications of Melania Trump's letter extend beyond the immediate concerns of child abductions. They highlight the broader humanitarian issues arising from the war and the need for international cooperation to address them. As the world watches the unfolding events, the focus on the welfare of children in conflict zones remains a critical aspect of the discourse surrounding the Russia-Ukraine war. The summit and the First Lady's involvement have reignited discussions about the responsibilities of world leaders to protect the most vulnerable populations during times of conflict. With the situation in Ukraine continuing to evolve, Melania Trump's letter serves as a poignant reminder of the human cost of war and the necessity for compassion and action in the face of such crises. As the international community grapples with the complexities of the conflict, the hope remains that diplomatic efforts will pave the way for peace and the protection of innocent lives caught in the turmoil of war. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.